I originally was not gonna do this list. Until January the 16th. But then I saw something. That made me just want to snatch my ears out. Culturalist Theory made their own list of top 10 favorite Aaliyah singles. And me personally, I think that video had some cardinal sins on it. And there are several songs that I felt like that they missed on. And I felt like the order of how they ordered certain tracks was off too. So that's why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Now that that's out the way, for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Maverick, the general of the E Unit. Welcome back. Thank you all for coming in, and thank those who are continual watchers of this channel for the list and for the gameplay videos. I want to thank y'all too. I just want to go ahead and dive into this, because when I saw what Culturalist Theory did, it made me real upset. So this is just my response to what I feel like are the 10 best favorite Aaliyah songs. This is my favorite. Now, if you want me to do an unbiased list, you gotta show some love. But yeah, man. But if y'all new, go ahead and subscribe. Join the E Unit. It's free. And if you disagree, you can make your own list video if you can't respect my opinions, or you can just type it in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy and more than friendly to read them and see them, But yeah, this is my top 10 list of favorite Aaliyah songs. As you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, y'all know I be covering rappers when it comes to these hit single series and this music series. And I thought, you know what? If I'm to do this, I have to make it open to the R&B singers too. And then, like, if I'm gonna open up with an R&B singer, I gotta open up with one of my favorites. It was either gonna be Aaliyah or it was gonna be Michael Jackson. And Culturalist Theory decided to do what they did, so I chose Aaliyah. And plus, as I said, I was saving it for January 16th because January 16th is her birthday. But after what I just saw from Culturalist Theory, I'm like, nah, some shit's off and I gotta correct it. There's some holes I gotta fill in. Okay. But for those of you that have been watching me for a while as well, y'all know how I personally feel about Aaliyah. But yeah, for the sake of that. But I'm a cool. That's as far as my gooning goes. I swear, I promise on this video. But this one is about the music. It's not about her aesthetics. It's not about her fits. Even though you're gonna see some of those iconic fits on this slideshow, you're gonna see those. This is mainly just about the music. And like I said, I feel like there were certain songs that should have gotten love that didn't get no love. So yeah, this is my top 10 favorite Aaliyah songs. Rest in peace to the baby girl, the queen. Let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Number 10. This is gonna be so controversial. But I don't know if I can call this song a guilty pleasure or not, because like it or not, this is a great song. And I feel like Culturalist Theory did not give it its flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, age ain't nothing but a number. Age ain't nothing but a number. Now, to be for real, We all know the man of controversy that wrote this. His name is his professional name is R. Kelly, but we're gonna use his real name because Robert had this poor young girl singing about, you know.
Get her fucking. Little getting dug out raw
At 14 years old. 14, 15 years old. And it's a bad look. It's a bad look. I don't know why Black Grounds greenlit this. I don't know why this is just a bad. I know it was a bad look, but for what they produced, you know, the smoothness of the beat, the intricateness of the lyrics, and Aaliyah's voice, so captivating, so hypnotizing. And I'm gonna be real, I was around maybe like 11 or 12, and I had my very first MP3 player, and this was one of the songs on it. And I had my earbuds in because the MP3 players I had, they didn't let you play all out, so I went ahead and just, you know, was nodding my head to this. And I'm like 11, 12 years old at this time, and I'm like, yo. And there was this break in the song where Aaliyah goes like, "Here I am," and then like there's like a kiss noise in the middle of that bridge, and then she whispers that age ain't nothing but a number, and then it goes directly into, "I wanna be bold, but I gotta let you know, Leah's got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. This love that I have for you, it'll never change." It's just how everything is put together. It's mainly the structure of the song that I like more than the message. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaliyah's delivery, smooth. The beat, classic. You know, that's why this snuck into my top 10. But yeah, man. Moving forward. I admit I like the remix version of this song a little bit better than the original, but that doesn't mean the original is bad. But regardless, still is the fact that I thought my list is "If Your Girl Only Knew." Now, this is also like one of Aaliyah's like staple tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that, you know, help her maintain her status as a household name in R&B. Everything from the smooth production, and then like the remix with Missy on it, which is my favorite. "You can't play me, you can't save me, persuade me, you can't fade me, can't fade me." And then Missy rapping on the other end, talking about, "Is you a chicken head?" Freaking iconic. But yeah, I like the storytelling. And then it kind of gives off that Aaliyah's not the kind of girl that is willing to share a guy. You know what I'm saying? And then looking at what the data scene is like in 2025, there's a lot of females out there sharing the same guy. Some of them do not even care. And others are not aware. So yeah. What I like about this song is, you know, Aaliyah's ability to just, you know, be firm, but also, you know, pretty upbeat in her delivery. And then, like, the hook is also, man, pretty doggone amazing to listen to. Sorry if I'm yawning. I need water. But yeah. And then, like, the video to this, man, so much color. So much amazing design and set pieces for Aaliyah. So many cool fits, you know what I mean? Like, she was growing out of her tomboy phase around this time. You know what I'm saying? And you just had to appreciate, you know, her coming from that young tomboy to damn near maturing into an adult female. Because she was around like 17 years old when this came out, so she was still a teenager, but she wasn't like a young teenager like she was during her first album. So this shows Aaliyah's evolution, you know, through the middle point of her career. But yeah, shout out to If Your Girl Only Knew. Number 8. This is one of the songs that I got mad that did not appear on Culturalist Theories list, and one of those songs is "We Need a Resolution," featuring Timbaland. And yes, I put the outfit of the video on here because, man, peak. In fact, all her outfits on this video was gas. This one, the one where she's going through that futuristic transportation system, and the one where she's fiddling around with the snake. Oh my lord, perfection. But you know what also was perfect? Her vocals. Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurting? Man. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Baby, let me know. You'll let me know. I love that leading bridge. And then, like, even that question, am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurting? Who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? And I love the second verse where said, I want to know, where were you last night? When I got you sleep on the couch, I thought we were going out. I want to know where your fingers broke. If you had let me know, I wanna put on my clothes. I wanna know what was in your head. It was like, where were you last night? It was 4 a.m. when you crawled back in the bed. I wanna know what was in your head, or what was in my head. Am I supposed to change? Then I'm like, she destroyed that for the subject matter of the song. Because this clearly is like a descriptor of, like, you know, common relationship issues. You know what I'm saying? That couples of that time went through. You know what I'm saying? And Aaliyah doesn't want to accuse her man of cheating. And, you know, and the arguing, the fussing has gotten to a point. But she implies that she is without saying that she is. That's what makes the song so dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Other than that, Timbo's verse was alright, especially how he ended with, he was like, is it gonna be the end of me and you, or is it gonna be who blames you? I'm tired of games, I'm tired of cars, I'm thinking I'll give me a drink, I'll call you tomorrow. And then that beat, that switch up that Timbo used, that peak Timbo, man. But yeah, apart from, you know, the video and the subject matter and the dancing and all that, man, it's just Aaliyah's ability to storytell that carries this song very good. But yeah, I'm gonna take another sip on that. Coming in at number 7, we have the song that Culturalist Theory rated number 1, but I don't think it's number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, I have Try Again by Aaliyah. Now, as you know, Mav Mac is a sucker for uplifting, inspirational tracks. And for that criterion alone, Try Again had to make it on my list. You know what I'm saying? Try Again had to make it on my list. Primarily because, you know, not only does the video just take me back to the days of watching Romeo Must Die, but the set pieces and the dances were very futuristic. But, you know, what I loved about this song is, like, the instrumentation and how Aaliyah just effortlessly rolled the beat, you know. What would you do to get your way? What could you give up? Fire. This song is so well known that it got remixed, and when I used to work at Target, they would play the remix version of this, and I would get so pissed. I'm like, why not play the original? And then it took me until, like, maybe, like, you know, close to the pandemic year that Black Ground would finally start releasing all her original content and put it on streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, it wasn't long after that Aaliyah's streaming numbers was, you know, leading for that year. And this was one of those songs that was leading. At first you don't succeed, you should dust it off and try again. But yeah, shout out Jet Li for appearing in the video. And her outfits in this video were pretty peak too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like the whole overall message of the song, even though, part of it was alluding to somebody shooting their shot at her versus, trying practically pretty much anything else, because Aaliyah's this Aaliyah song in particular reminds me that everything is a process, and that Rome is not built in one day. So yeah, try again. You deserve the flowers. You deserve it. It's just not number one. Coming in at sixth place. This is a song. I get it, guys. I understand your pain. I understand I understand where y'all come from when y'all say that this song is hard to listen to, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a very beautiful song. I give you guys "Miss You" from the "I Care for You" album by Aaliyah. Now, this song was very bittersweet because this song came out like a year after she passed away. And not only does the instrumentation give sad, but also somewhat heavenly in glee and serene, especially with how the birds come through on this, and then like the guitar riffs with that on certain parts. That shit will have me captivated to where I just can't stop listening. It's like sometimes I find myself listening to this for the instrumentation alone, because of how well put together this instrumentation is. Especially with that bass line that went like and then the main parts of the instrument that and then the birdie. That was a terrible whistling bird, but regardless, I want to know how the hell do they keep fitting these unique noises in Aaliyah's music? I have to know, like, where the hell did they find that bird sound? Sometimes I be listening just for the bird sound. You know what I'm saying? But let me get into the lyrics. Even though the lyrics depict that, Aaliyah's catching up with, is writing to somebody that she had been in love with, that skipped town on her or went away for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And she's begging for them to come back, etc., etc. We closely associate this song with us missing her due to her untimely passing. A good personification of this is that in the music video, there's a whole bunch of cameos for so many different celebrities, including Rosario Dawson, who I recently met at the last convention that I was at. AJ and Free, Jaheim, Nick Cannon, Lil Kim, Missy Elliott, Tweet, Tank was in there, Montel Williams, Jamie Foxx, Static Major and the rest of his group was in there, and DMX opened and closed the video. DMX opened it with a poem, and you could tell throughout all the shots that he was struggling to read it because dude really felt like Aaliyah was one of his like close friends. You know what I'm saying? And like her being gone like that really hurt, because on the set of Romeo Must Die and the making of Back in One Piece, he really felt like real close to her. You know what I'm saying? And I understand wholeheartedly, where DMX came from. That's why he couldn't really finish it. Like he didn't really like do too much of a poem. Like this, the poem at the beginning felt more like, a goodbye letter than a poem, because it wasn't too rhymey and wasn't too imagery. It was just straight to the point. But yeah, I want to say Tony Braxton Tweet appears in this video. It's a lot. It's a lot of great celebrities that came out and showed the love to Aaliyah. And sadly, I do not remember seeing Genuine. And I know Timbaland wasn't in it, but he was like, there was just a picture of him shown in place of him. So I don't know why he couldn't get on to do the video. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, probably around the time of Aaliyah's death, he was he did not have a good relationship with Aaliyah's uncle who owns Blackground, so that's more than likely what it is. But other than that, we love this because not just the instrumentation, not just the video everybody's showing love, but you know, Aaliyah's vocals and effort, especially that part where like it's the refrain build up going into the bridge where she goes and then the ad-libs are going, I miss you. And then she goes right into that bridge where she goes, I can't breathe no more, no. Since you ran away, I don't really feel I'm talking. No one here love me, baby, will you understand me? I can't do a beat without you, been too long. And then like as the hook is going on, she's doing extra vocals. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Yeah, wondering if you're the same man who's been dun, dun, dun. And then she goes, and your heart's still mine. Yeah, yeah, oh, baby. Peak. And then she said, oh, 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 oh. You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna hit him with the, hey, oh no, baby. Anyway, those vocals, those ending vocals are just so emotional. It's a heart wrencher. And then like, if you had the, if you got it on the album version, you know there's some extra parts that fade out. Where she says, oh yeah. And then as the hook is going, she says, said I've been needing you, wanting you, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is your heart mine? I wanna cry sometimes. I highly suggest getting you pairs of these next time you listen to the album version of the song. Going back. Locking back in. Fifth place. Let's see, we're coming on 22 minutes. Okay, I'll try to blitz through these. Fifth place, we got us, a staple amongst us Aaliyah fans. Are You That Somebody? From the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack. Now, we all know why this is in here. First of all, the video was so peak Aaliyah. Like, she was emerging into full womanhood, and you could tell. Second of all, the instrumentation by itself. And then like that mouth beatboxing that Timbaland is on that. And then as the hook went on, there's that sense of that. And then like the baby noise that. And I'm like, you know what? That's so accurate because I feel like even babies would smile if Aaliyah was in their presence. Then again, I don't know. I've never seen a video of Aaliyah interacting with a little baby. But yeah. And then like it also fit the vibe of the soundtrack because Dr. Dolittle is primarily like a general audience movie, PG movie, so you know, it would only be accurate that you know, baby noise would be part of this. But regardless, this whole song was the Day and Gone soundtrack, okay? Because I don't remember a single other track on this soundtrack other than this. So yeah, another thing I like about this song is, you know, Aaliyah's effortlessly riding the beat. She goes, boy, well, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky, and you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, and know that one of these days, we gon' walk it up and we talk on the phone. Cause see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret secret from you. I probably shouldn't let you, but if I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm goody, but now I'm naughty. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really let somebody tell you that somebody. Effortless. She made it easy. She made it look easy. And then like Timbo's verse at the end, baby girl, but your man, it's your man from the BBA. Won't you come and right round my way and listen to what I gotta say? Timberland, don't you know I am the man? Wash your head and judge your pants. Have people shaking my hand. Baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. You be Cooper and our fevers. Make a player haters believe. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody. 'Cause I'm with that somebody. Tell you that somebody. Say what? Heat. And then like even the remix with the Super Friends I found pretty enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of the bars was a little bit too fast, they were kind of sus, but I still enjoyed them. Like I remember one of the last few verses where he was like, "People think it's all about kick a ball, give me your mind, but let it get lost in the sauce. But y'all lost. My clip will never fall out. Get it on, no, we get it off. Got people licking the balls, getting bit in the draws, getting bit in the bars. My slow flow is so much quicker than y'all's. My Joe is so much bigger than y'all's. Been in the falls. I think when I'm kicking this falls, got hot rappers on the law. Show my moves and all. The hook up until your mama called her law. She better call them off. It's like I shotguns and I saw them off. And the knives and goose like my juice like my crew got juice like Marley Marl. That's hot F y'all remarks. Nigga, what? Fire. You know what I'm saying? And then like I remember at the beginning verse of the remix where he was like DANJAMOWF, or should I say WWF? The way I'm saying then these MCs, but please don't trouble yourself with that rah. You can for me like ja, make me have like ha. I got soul like chicken nah. Who's that crew? Start with the 2 to the pot and F to the R to the IEN DZ of the heezy. Anyways, let me quit. But that doesn't change the fact that Are You That Somebody? Not only one of the greatest songs in this category, but one of her greatest music videos. I mean, do you not see this hairstyle? And that dance break at the end, where it was everybody with a male and female pairing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, coming in 4th place, we have another soundtrack single that blew up big. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna go without you. I don't wanna be alone. Fire. First of all, the instrumentation with that guitar, that and then the drums too, and then like the light horns, that the mother strings, you know what I'm saying? And then like as I said before, Aaliyah's timing on this song is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Everything from like especially her second verse where she says hold on, I'm gonna try not to butcher any words here. Like her first verse, where she was like, "When we hooked up, we sat down, made agreement, vowed that we always be together through whatever. You said that no one ever get between us, said never ever leave us. It was a while ago, but now lately it feels like I feel like all we do is fight every single night, can't make it tight, can't get it right. I just wanna go back and take it way back, on the way back. Can we start again, do it over, can we straighten it out, can we work it out?" And I'm like, yo, Aaliyah, if she low key was rap singing, how she wrote that beat, and she did that, sung in rhythm. She sung that in rhythm, gang. Especially with the second verse that says, do you realize I can't sleep without you, think without you, eat without you, speak without you, me without you, I can't even breathe without you, I can't feel without you, deal without you, spend without you, my heart world is upside down, don't wanna go out cause I can't ride without you, feel like I'm gonna die without you, what is a girl supposed to do? When I spend our last dime to be in your life, I don't wanna be without you. And I'm like, Aaliyah, felt. Cause when you're part of a couple and you're going through the harsh times, what really matters is how deep you carry each other, and Aaliyah's using that carry to pull her through. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Aaliyah low key be storytelling. But nah, man. Like, that's been her last dime part hit me to my core, because I'm like, yo, I need a down chick like that. You know what I'm saying? And even the bridge, like, it's so sincere. It's so sincere. She says, how can this be when it's not working out? We vow to be always together. It's hurting me that we don't talk no more. It was supposed to be this way. Where did we go wrong? When we make mistakes, gotta carry on. And then, like, her ad-libs during the final part of the hook takes this song off. Was a perfect way to end it off too. She was like, "Some, do you hear me?" While the hook is going on, "Baby, are you listening? What you do to me? What you do to me? I don't wanna be. Oh no." And then, like, that fade out where she says, "Boy, you're long gone. Baby, come home." And I'm like, yes, Aaliyah, yes. I'm telling you, adult Aaliyah, peak. But anyway, this song was so good that it appeared not just on the Romeo Must Die soundtrack, but on the Next Friday soundtrack. That's how hard this single was. But yeah, man, coming in at third place for me. This one is a certified classic for most people, and I'm in the majority with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 in a Million. And I put the short clip of the remix in here because the remix with Genuine was good too. I prefer the original just a tiny bit more, but I do love the work her and Genuine did for the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything from the instrumentation to that. And then, like, the Tweety Bird vocals. How the freak did Timbaland do that? I gotta know one day. And then, you know, everything from Aaliyah's smooth delivery from the "Maybe you don't know what you do to me. Singing you, I feel like Helen Street. I won't let no one try to take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else love me like you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you every way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand that your love is 1 in a million? It goes on and on and on. You get. She just wrote it so effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? Even, like, during the second verse where she switches her style in the midst of it, like, it doesn't come off timing at all. You know, where she says, "Let my heart speak. I need no one else. You're all I need. Personality, 10. Everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your style, your smile is so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that is true indeed. And I'm begging you to make me believe that your love is 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. all day long. And then like the backing vocals of that second hook where she goes, your love, your love, ooh, ooh, yeah. Low key, Aaliyah might be top 5 when it comes to singing ad libs. Then that bridge, that I'll give you anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. Ooh, I'll give you anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. Anything, cause and that goes directly into the hook. You know what I'm saying? And even how the song starts and ends with the love it, baby, love it, baby, love it, baby, love it, baby. Even before the beat really takes off, love it, baby, love it, baby. And then Aaliyah's just warming up her around. Everything about this song is just pure heat, man. You can't go wrong with One in a Million. You really can't. You know what I'm saying? And the video's fire too. Everything from the iPad shot to the white rooms to the shot with her on top of the doggone car. Classic shit. Can never be replicated, gang. This song was so good that Jay-Z had to sample this for his sophomore album, In My Lifetime Volume 1, for 1,000,001 Questions. Anyway, coming in at second place. This actually was the song that solidified my Aaliyah fandom, okay, for me. Because for a while, I would hear it. If I wasn't watching it on 106 Park or MTV, I was listening to it from my sister's mix CD. Because her mix CD had this song on it. And then, like, remember the MP3 player I told you guys that I had when I was younger? This was one of the very first songs I put on that motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rock the Boat, Rock the Boat, Rock the Boat, Rock the Boat. Put it in the middle, work the middle, work the middle. Change positions. Ooh, now stroke it, baby, stroke it for me, stroke it for me, stroke it for me. I had to put the picture of the outfits on here too, because her drip on this video, stuff a legend. Everything from this the fit that she had when she first comes out to the screen, to the joint with the hat, and even the one where she had the jeans and the white top on, and even the all white one where they're all standing on the sailboat. All her fits in this video were hella heat. But like, dude, this is the most sensual song, sensually smooth song that's so slick that Aaliyah ever put out. First of all, rest in power to not Sean Garrett. Rest in power to Static Major, who wrote and co-produced this song with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, first of all, we got to talk about how massive the production was. How it even starts with that, and then Aaliyah going, just sets the tone perfectly. You know what I'm saying? By the time, you know, the beat starts to have that, boy, you make me float. When you get me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope. 'Cause you serve me on a regular. Boy, you need the tightest rope. Before you drift any deeper. Baby, now hold me close. Let's take this overboard. Now I want you to ride the boat. Right. Anyway, let me stop. It's just everything from the smooth production to Aaliyah's candid, slick, subvertly sensual vocals. Like, the thing about Aaliyah is that, you know, these lyrics to this song, they put images in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can imagine what she's saying as she's saying it. And it's a double entendre because, you know, she could talk about literals, but she's also speaking on, well,
Get her fucking. Little getting dug out. Raw.
at least until you get towards the end of the second verse where she was like, maybe now we can coast, let's coast, and you don't get in a hurry. By the part in the video where they're throwing that as a circle, all that made me say was this.
That ass! That ass!
And it wasn't just Aaliyah too, it was all them dancers. All them dancers.
That ass! That ass! You some freaky ass nigga!
I know. Damn it. Anyway, there goes me breaking my promise of not gooning. Anyway, let me stop. Bad Maverick. But anyway, but yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, it doesn't get so, the subtlety kind of loses itself a bit, but it's not to the point where it's super duper blatant. You know what I'm saying? Like, during the midst of that second verse, it's still a little bit slick where she says, baby, now we can coast, let's don't get in a hurry. Ooh, that's too slow. Hey, go ahead and put that thing in overdrive. I guarantee you, babies were made to this damn song. Anyway, and then like when even a lead off, the refrain before she goes into the bridge, she does this, stroke it baby, work it baby, ooh, stroke it. There's something I want you to do for me. I want you to use yourself, hey, like you never ever used it before. Man, we all know what she meant by use yourself. To explore my body, explore it, baby. Till you reach the shore, you'll be calling for more. Man, oh my Lord. That's where the subtlety loses its mask. And then I love at the end of that bridge where Aaliyah goes, calling. Like her ad-libs during that bridge, explore it, baby, yeah, calling. And I'm like, that just set it all the way off. And then what stinks is that we got a shot of her in that water, underwater with the red makeup on, just floating. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she was heading towards the sky. I'm like, yo, did Hype Williams, who directed this video, did he know something was gonna go wrong after they shot this? Because Aaliyah died shortly after they finished shooting this. So it kind of makes me think, why would Hype do a shot like that and put it towards the end of the video and then end it with Aaliyah smiling? Did he know? Anyways, but yeah, regardless, it still doesn't change the fact that this is arguably the best single off the Red album, in my unbiased opinion. This isn't my favorite single off the Red album. This is the best single off the Red album, because this had the summer of 2001 in a chokehold. If it wasn't this, it was You Remind Me by Usher, or that damn Gangsta Lovin' by Eve and Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we go to what's my number one favorite Aaliyah single of all time, we're going to have a couple minutes for some honorable mentions. But I must add, I did not add a slide in for these two, but I did I did not put in a slide for what was it called? I did not put a slide in for back forth and forth, sadly, but that's spiritually in my honorable mentions. And even though this is a posthumous song, I also really did like Aaliyah doing Enough Said with Drake. Even though it was released posthumously, I still like it because her vocals and the beat on there is smooth. That song got me to some very, very tough times. And Drake's verse on there, went from a night nigga serving it by the telly, the venues in Manchester, swerving about the telly, the fuck are you trying to tell me about us when you got to play therapist? That shit's embarrassing. You even bring up these niggas, bring the comparison. Ladies gotta forgive me, this watch is a 150. Still I got the time for a bitch to be at the iffy. Running through the city with niggas, I give a kidney selling under 150. You niggas gotta be kidding. If it's even still a discussion, don't you ever wake up disgusted? Every million I gain an enemy or a cousin, and people's feelings have changed ever since I became something. Girls are becoming ladies, and my friends are having babies, and babies are dropping dead in my city. This shit is crazy. And I don't know I'm speaking on the health shit that's on my mind. I just keep it to myself, you know. Fire. Drake was in his bag, and when that song came out, he was in the middle of his prime because I think this was during his Nothing Was the Same period, and him and Noah got permission to go ahead and put the song out, and they did. I felt like it definitely did some justice because, you know, Aaliyah has a lyric in there where she says, well, tell me what I gotta do to get you to talk about. It's been a long for a while, down, let's talk about. So tell me, what would you like me to do to help you, help me, help you? Cause I don't really wanna do without you, yeah. And then Drake in the background like, yo, what's up? But anyway, Drake is probably the only nigga on planet Earth that's more obsessed with Aaliyah than me. But anyway, let's get into what I actually had time to put in the slides. At Your Best, You Are Love. And it doesn't matter which version because both versions are very good. Now, when it comes down to putting some stuff from her first album in here, like, it was a very hard decision. It was a very hard decision because as you've seen, I'm a bit more of a fan of adult Aaliyah than teen Aaliyah, but nevertheless, that doesn't mean I don't enjoy her teen arc, her tomboy period. And this is one of her best songs during her tomboy period. It doesn't matter if you listen to the Isley one where she's like, let me know, or my favorite of two, which is This Is For The Steppers. This is for the steppers. Doesn't matter which version, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with I Like Fire. As I am. You can't go wrong with How Could the One I Gave My Heart To Break My Heart So Bad. You can never go wrong with either of these two. You know what I'm saying? One in a Million Pair was definitely Aaliyah just in her bag. You know what I'm saying? You also can't go wrong with I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I enclose it with a kiss. And if I write him, he better and get it on time. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. And you can't go wrong with Back in One Piece with her and DMX either. You know what I'm saying? Especially with how DMX starts it off, San Antonio. You know what a dog needs? A dog needs a bitch. What? A dog needs a bitch. Not just any bitch, but a real bitch that's gonna hold that dog down. That shit is fire. The video is even doper too. I especially love the shot where Aaliyah and DMX are just playing in the foreground while they're in front of like a wall, and then like there's also them two having dogs on leashes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And also, I really, really, really love, yes, really, really do love, you know, Aaliyah's bridge. She says, baby, I know you got to do what you do. You're making moves, I'm making moves, you're recool. You're gonna have your... You go on with your thoughts, I'll have your back if you fall. You know, something like that. And then like DMX puts his line from Let Me Fly in there where he says, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, Acting to you, it's yours. Trust it. You'll never know. Do what I gotta do. On until it's on. Ride till we die. On till it's up. I know I'm fucking up the lyrics, but it's been a minute. But I love this song regardless, man. Rest in peace, power to both of them. This song is kind of hard to listen to because now they both gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then another track that Culture's Theory didn't show love to is More Than a Woman. This song right here, super heat. Everything from the production that. And then, like, you know, Aaliyah's vocals. I'll be more. And then, like, I like the part in the middle of verse 2 where she was like, but if you want to roll with me, we're going to be like Bonnie and Clyde, straight by your side. And then, like, even the part where she goes, and toward the bridge, she goes, I don't think you're ready for this thing. I don't think you're ready for this thing. I don't think you're ready for this thing. But yeah, you gotta give it up to it, Aaliyah. And the video for this so fire, so city like, so futuristic with how everybody seems like they're dancing inside the motorcycle or whatever not. But yeah, so fire. But anyway, it's time to disclose my very favorite Aaliyah song of all time. Well, when it comes to singles, because my actual favorite Aaliyah song of all time is I Refuse, which comes from the Red album, but it wasn't a single. But my favorite Aaliyah single of all time, yet another song that Culturalist Theory didn't really show all that much love to. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Can I Talk to You, comfort you, let you know I care for you. Hold on, stay strong, press on, I care for you. Now, why is this your number one favorite Aaliyah single of all time, Maverick? Well, I'm glad you asked. Number one, the instrumentation is just lovely. Everything from the smooth piano that boom, and then that beatbox, and it's getting that, and then everything from the that rise up during the hook, that and then, like, you know, another big reason is that Aaliyah's vocals, like, if you listen to this song a cappella, you will still be amazed by how amazing she did. This is arguably one of her best vocal performances of all time, without her having to reach too high a notes. You know what I'm saying? She says, and even in the verses, what she talks about, it spoke to my soul. Like, I've used this song to, you know, get over so many dark times in my life, rather it be losing a family member, losing a friend, getting broken up with, losing my job. I use this as a way to pick myself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those songs that you don't dance to, but you just turn on and you just vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially when you're a guy, you feel like the lyrics are talking directly to you. Like, she says, she said, hey, my baby, tell me why you cry. Seems like you need loving. Yes, I do, Aaliyah. Baby, you need a girl like me. Alright, my baby. Tell me why you cry. Here, take my hand, yeah. Wipe those tears from your eyes. Amazing. And then like that second verse really speaks to my soul. Hey, sexy baby, tell me why you worry. Man, to let her fly. I think. Hold on, I'm fucking up the second verse. Damn it. Maybe it's because of my nerves. Maybe because I like to bounce around. But still, like I'm telling y'all, the second verse just speaks to your soul when you're a guy. She says in the second verse, hey, sexy baby, there's no why'd your girl leave you in pain? To let a fine man like you go, she must be insane. Hey, sexy baby, there's no need to worry, no. Oh boy, if you call on me, I'll come in a hurry. Come on. And she says that leading into the hook. And then I like the part when she said, I used to think when she said, I'll come in a hurry, I used to think that she was saying come in the rain until I read the lyrics for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know how Aaliyah does mad ad-libs during, you know, certain parts of the song where it's the third or next to last chorus. She says, I love you. Oh, baby. Oh. And then when she says, can I talk? And she said, I want to talk. And then she said, give me a chance. Wanna let you know, gotta let you know that I love you. And then during that last hook, she says, I care for you. She goes, I care for you. Perfect ender. She didn't need to say no more. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like dude, I've been single since last month. For those of you who don't know, the girl that I was seeing called things off for me last month because, you know, she decided to, you know, focus more on law school and she felt overwhelmed juggling a relationship with me. The first song that I turned on to get over that was this, especially for that second verse where she said, why'd your girl leave you in pain? To let a fine man like you go. I'm like, I know, Aaliyah, I know. She should never let me go. And then when she said she must be insane, that clarified everything. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that even though she's no longer here, her music is still here to be therapeutic. I think that's also the secondary meaning of, you know, if we call on her, we'll come on in a hurry. And I know she probably didn't know that. I mean, she probably didn't know that, you know, music accessibility would not get as stratified as it is today, but it was still nearly at the drop of a hat because of, you know, MP3 file sharing. But many, many years after the song would come out, it would go on, you know, higher end platforms like what we have now with Spotify, Apple Music, and Slacker Radio, and Amazon Music, YouTube Music, whatever you want to call it. Even on downloading them onto your MP3 players, if you were a kid back in the late 2000s, early 2010s like me, or if you had a cell phone, smartphone. Now we got everything on smartphones now. It's hilarious. But yeah, man. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. She's my favorite female singer of all time. For those of you who don't know, she's definitely my favorite female singer of all time. You know, nobody touches her in my eyes. Favorite. Is she the GOAT female singer? No. But is she my favorite? Absolutely. But let's do a quick recap. Okay? Let's do a quick little recap. 10th place, we have Agent Number. At 9th place, we have If Your Girl Only Knew. 8th, we have We Need a Resolution. 7th, we have Try Again. 6th, we have Miss You. 5th, we have Are You That Somebody. 4th is Don't Wanna, I Don't Wanna. 3rd is 1 in a Million. 2 is Rock the Boat. And 1 is I Care For You. And with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know. And I'll see you all next week. I probably may or may not, depending on how the week goes, I may or may not upload another list video. But I just had to just get this out here because it was just so... The damn culturalist theory list video triggered my black ass. So I felt like I just had to make something in response to shed some light on some of the songs that culturalist theory didn't shed no light on. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. Thank you all for vibing with me. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and if you're new, subscribe. Maverick loves you. Till then, see you next time. Deuces.